I served at the time where a big transition took place in the mission. Geographically, the Birmingham mission covers as far north as Fayetteville, Tennessee, and then the very bottom of the mission is a little town called Greenville, Alabama. And north to south, it's about a 4.5, 5-hour drive. And then to the west, we cover the Tupelo, Mississippi stake, which covers Tupelo, Mississippi on down to Starkville, Mississippi. And then we also have little parts of Tennessee in that stake as well. So it's a pretty big geographic mission. Member-wise, there are 6 stakes: Huntsville, Madison, Tupelo, Birmingham, Bessemer, Montgomery. I think that's 6. I'm pretty sure that's 6. And in total, there's about 30,000 members of the church in the mission, so it's pretty strong. There's a temple just north of Birmingham that encompasses all of the stakes, and then also some stakes down south that are outside of our mission. A little small temple, but it's filled to capacity whenever they have a session. Missionary-wise, when I got into the mission, we had probably about 150, 160 missionaries. And then the age change happened in October. And nothing immediately really happened, but the months after, into the spring, started really going through the change. And at one point, we went up to 301 missionaries, which was actually the largest in the church at the time. That was a big, big, big change. And then obviously the number of sisters skyrocketed as well. There are I think there's 4 Spanish branches there. And so we have, I think, about 50 or 60 Spanish missionaries. A lot of Hispanics that live in Alabama, and really all those branches are really strong, really well functioning. They don't need too much help from the stakes to function. They just kind of go on their own. Then the other thing is talking to some of my friends that served in other missions around the South, whether it be Atlanta or Mississippi Jackson. Our mission had an abnormally large amount of branches, and something you'll come to find when you get there is there's a lot of these towns that have been there forever, and people are just like slowly moving away to the bigger cities in Alabama or, you know, east or west. But the branches are still there. They used to be wards. They're kind of going into branches. I would say probably close to 40 or 50% of the areas are branches, and that's a great experience. You just feel so much more a part of everything that happens, because you are like an integral part of everything that goes on in the units. The branch presidents really need you to do things. The members love you. And that's a great dynamic there in the South, is to really be a part of the family and the Southern hospitality of those people.